Hi, everybody. So, how do I use AI? I have built a system for myself where I'm able to use all these different models, right? So, I can use Gemini, Perplexity, Grok 4.3, Claude Sonnet, Opus, Mythos, not Mythos, I don't have access to it, but yeah, I can access to any of these models within this desktop app. It's called Tensor Pilot. To download Tensor Pilot, you need to go to the website, tensorpilot.io, and then click on download. You can download it for Mac OS or Windows. For Windows, we make it available from Windows Store, and then you can download it from here as well. I've done a description of these downloads in a previous video, so please go check that out as well. So now we have, once you are able to download, then the system will allow you to configure the AIs. So we do not use the models like on Gemini.com or ChatGPT.com. We allow you to create something called API keys. So if you click on, let's say, Google Gemini, or if you click on this OpenAI, this button over here, then it will take you to the section where you can generate API keys for yourself. And then over here, you can generate, let's say, and create a new user secret key. You can create a secret key over here and then come back and then copy and paste the key over here. Once you copy and paste the key, even for like Google Gemini, OpenAI, Perplexity, Cohere, and even OpenRouter, come to all models. And over there, you can search for, let's say, GPT 5 point. Uh, let's see if I can do Soul. Oh, we have Terra already. Yeah, let's do this. Hello, right? Right. So now this thing will be directly built into my API cost. So you know how we generate the API keys, right? If you click on this link and then you go to the usage, you will be able to track your usage in this particular platform. Not sure why it's not loading. But if I was supposed to show you like my similarly, like I use a lot of Google, the Google models. So you can kind of look at your usage over there. So in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now change the model to Gemini 3.5 Flash, or let's say just Gemini 3.1 Pro, and say hello again, right? So I can change the model within the same conversation. Let's say get me today's news, right? So the Gemini, these models are automatically enabled to search for uh, internet, and then they will fetch you the latest news and everything. Uh, some models are slow, like Gemini 3.1 Pro preview has quite a heavy hand, but it will give you the right results, right? And so, like in this conversation, we have seen like this particular response costed me like I will say 20 basis point, right? And this one was cost me like 2 cents, right? So the entire conversation cost is like 3 cents right now. And TensorPilot do not proxy the request, so it's a desktop app. It directly communicates with the AI provider. So we are not proxying these requests. When you provide your API key over here, all your API keys and your credentials are stored in your device keychain. So it will be stored in your macOS keychain, or if you're using Windows, it will be stored in your Windows credential manager. And then similarly for the Linux as well, right? Okay. So we have all these new news that's coming in, right? You can click on it and we'll take you to that particular news as well. The system is connected in that format. Um, Other than this, we have a lot of features. You can run, let's say, Model Arena, right? And then I can say, right. So now we have three different providers going for the response at the same time, and then you will get three different prices, right? That's what it costed you to generate a response from three different models. You can click on this again, see the entire cost, right? You can select all of them. So you can say, okay, all the responses are correct, and they all will be carried over to the next question. So I can say, okay, what's the capital of France, right? And then yeah, we will be able to get the response from the similar format, right? Okay. Apart from that, we have the Studio Hub in there as well, right? All these different providers also allow you to create images and videos and are multimodal, right? So in this case, we have, let's say, Google Gemini. We also let you do it for OpenRouter as well. OpenRouter is pretty good too. So let's see it. So for example, Google Gemini, we have these models available. I'm going to generate a sample prompt. And let's use Gemini 2.5 Flash. I'm going to remove any kind of reference image, make sure this is 16 by 9 or whatever aspect ratio you want. Uh, there's a group of elephants. Now, if I want, I can improve it. Let's say I want a better one, so I can change the model here. I can generate it again. Similarly, we have open router as well. So you can, let's say we have much cheaper models. So this Black Forest is like 0.06 cents. So let's generate that as well. I can run an arena mode as well. So I can say, okay, for Google Gemini, I need 2.5 Flash. For Novita, I will use Dream. And for Open Router, I will use, let's say, Black Forest 2 Clean as well. Right? I'm going to change the prompt this time. And so we'll receive three different models going for it at the same time, just like what we saw over here, right? So we have built that similar feature. Again, I mean, The idea here is that this each individual cost is billed to my AI provider separately, right? So we have example three cents for this one, right? So this will be billed directly to my AI provider. So we are using Novita and OpenRouter here as well. So I'm gonna go to Novita and see what my billing is like. Okay, so it looks like I'm almost out of credit. So I need to now top up that credit. So that allows me to use the AI again. Similarly, for OpenRouter, you can click on this and then you can. OpenRouter is pretty good as well. So what you can do is that you can generate one API key, and then via one API key, you do not need to generate multiple AI providers. So for example, if I go to and remove all these different models, so within OpenRouter, you will find all the different. You'll find GPT, you will find Gemini, you will find Claude. So if let's say I want to use Claude 3 Haiku via OpenRouter, so I can say, hello Claude. So in this case, I wanted Anthropic Claude Haiku to respond, right? 4.5. So yeah, hello, nice to meet you. So you can use all the models via OpenRouter only. You do not need to provide separate keys for Gemini, and then you also have like something like DeepSeek as well in here. So you can say DeepSeek V3 and say hello again, sir, right? And then you will just receive a response from DeepSeek 3. So OpenRouter has 300 or I think even 400 plus models. And similarly on the image side, right, you can, for OpenRouter, you can generate multiple images. Similarly, we have videos as well. So in this, now you can generate videos. So we have OpenRouter and then we can generate ByteDance, Google Veo 3.1, Veo 3.1 Lite. So for, let's do a quick video, right? I'm going to use Google Veo 3.1, just remove any reference image. And then let's see if I can generate a enhance here. And let's make this video just about 5 seconds. 720p is pretty good. We provide the studio at free of cost. We do not charge you anything for the Tensor Pilot application. And there's no markup on this as well. The application is free to download, and you can download it today from our website. And this Veo 3.1 is taking some time. But again, I would like to kind of emphasize here that you pay here by the seconds, right? So in this one for Google Veo, it says over here that you will be paying around about 30 cents for our 6 second video. Right. So the video and the audio quality both matters a lot when you are generating videos. So this is a very, very simple example. What you can do is that let's say you want to have a starting frame. So this time you can provide a starting frame. Let's say I want to have this peacock kind of, do some kind of animation with the peacock. So for example, I created this, first I created this image for a peacock, and then I passed it as a frame, reference frame. And then so this was the output of, right. Uh, So we have a lot of these models. We also have CDream as well. So in CDream, you will find a much more deeper models. You can use reference videos. You can use frame interpolation. Frame interpolation happens when you want to provide the first and the last frame. So you can try that as well. With all of that, for the studio, we provide you the cost. So you can go over here and see what the cost is like. And then similarly, for the text usage, we provide you the usage as well. So you can come to this particular user dashboard and you can see how much you are using. I think it will help you take control of back of your data. All of these chats are stored locally. We do not store them in the cloud. This is stored on your local laptop, and there's a direct communication with the AI provider from your laptop. So we are not in the data path, and you are not paying here for any subscriptions. You can pay for our subscription, but you don't have to pay for ChatGPT $20 or Claude.com and because you are paying by the tokens, right? So we just saw the cost. For example, DeepSeek here, it's going to charge us like 3 basis points. So this is the exact cost that you'll be paying at that moment. You'll be paying more or not less than that. You can add let's say a PDF file, and you can ask the Gemini 3.5 Flash to explain it. So it can explain the documents, right? If we are in this media hub, let's say I want to further add to this video, right? And I want to further extend it. I'm going to say send to the chat, create a new workspace. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask the Gemini 3.5 Flash to give me the next 10 video, 10, 8 second worth of video after this video ends. Perhaps it zooms into the mountain to find a pot of gold, right? Give me a system prompt for that to extend the video via AI. Right? And so we have Gemini 3.5 Flash. Make sure you select this video. So now this is particular selected for the chat. So the system has given us this AI extension prompt. I'm going to come here, go to the video, pass this in here, and I'm going to say reference video, right? So in the reference video, I can provide this one. And And this is 720 is fine. 6 seconds is pretty good. And let's try. So I'm using ByteDance, CDance 2.0 fast for this. And you might ask how much it's going to cost me. So it costs about $5.06 per million video tokens. So it's not $5.60, it's a per million tokens. We'll see the exact cost once this video renders. Apart from that, we have Novita as well. Novita has a much broader catalog than OpenRouter. So you can see we have much more like WAN, Vdo, CDANs, Kling, MinMax, and all of these. So you can use any of these models. And for example, for Kling 2.1 image to video, it says that it's going to cost you 1.17 USD per video. So it's going to give you directly a 5-second video, and it's going to charge you $1.17 for that. If you want cheaper models, then you can go for like 35 cents. This one is like 5 second for 720p. But you will observe the output, like the cost difference in the output. If you compare, then you will see, okay, why it is different. We have Model Arena. We don't have Model Arena in the videos, but we have it for images. I think it's much more cost efficient that way. Uh, I mean, all these images are quite good. These are not stored on our laptop or our servers. What you can do is that you can click on this folder, and will take you exactly to the folders where you will see all these images are stored, right? So we do not store the images on behalf of you. It's a desktop app, so everything is stored locally on your own laptop, right? If you are into markets and research, for example, let's say I want to, I'm going to dictate myself here. I want to invest in the tech stocks today. I'm based out of Canada, so I'm going to ask that you give me or recommend me certain Canadian companies, tech stocks that I should invest in and have a huge upside of going up, and they have a huge upside of going up, right? So you can dictate over here, and then the AI is going to come back. You don't need to always type it out. It's kind of boring. We also let people kind of build folders. So let's say you want to store this chart for later purposes. So you can say cabinet, let's say images, right? And now that we'll have this file, this particular chart tagged to a folder, uh, you can kind of add multiple folders to it. So I can say images too, and then this particular chart it will be attached to two folders. I'm going to delete one over here. Delete. Uh, and this has not refreshed. Okay. Okay, let's try to refresh. Okay. Uh, and then what you can do is that we have built-in memory as well. So let me give you a update on it. Let's see if the video was okay. So video is built. And let's see. Right. I mean, it's pretty awesome, right? So it's about 72 cents. I think it's good. You can generate good videos out of it, right? So now for the next video, you can pass both of them and extend it on that video after that, right? So you can keep extending it. Another example would be that I built this photo of a man, image of a man, right? And then I can come in here and then ask it to kind of make the man move down the hill, right? Again, this costed me how much? About 25 cents for this video. At that time, the model was different. This was ByteDance C-Dance 1.5 Pro. In this one, we use 2.0 fast, right? So the different models will have different costs attached to it. You can build an entire canvas out of it. So canvas allows you to kind of build like a panels. You can say generate, and it will allow you to add a panel over here. And then once you have a panel, you can kind of edit it as you want, or you can create your own boards and then render them accordingly. You can generate the entire panel from a chart as well. So you can say references from chart, and then you can let's say pick a couple few charts, and the system will automatically analyze these conversations and creates the. So let's say we have it over here, so we can ask it, can you please develop a story around this, right? So the system will go and develop a story around it, and then you can build the entire, storyboard from this particular video, right? Okay, so we asked it to perform some kind of analysis on the best stock we should buy, and it has recommended me Covio Solutions Incorporated. Why is that? Current price is $4.26, and the consensus target price is $8.50. Implied upside is 99.53 cents. That's interesting. So I would like to know more about this company and actually find out if it's worth investing. Can you please dig deeper and give me the fundamental uh, business model of this company, right? So notice how I changed this from Gemini 3.5 Flash to 3.1 Pro. And I'm also going to ask it to do a broad research online about the company, right? So one of the things that happen is that if and when the TensorPilot gets into your habit of using it, there will be some things that you would like to repeat on a daily basis. Like, like I analyze a lot of stocks, so I need workflows for that. So we have designed these workflows which allow you to quickly, instead of repeating yourself again and again to the AI, it allows for quick actions where you can just click on it, or you can enable these quick actions. If you hover on top of it, you will see what exactly the quick action is for, and the AI will be guided by that particular workflow in its right. So it says, okay, so Coveo is a B2B enterprise AI relevance platform. The core revenue subscription fees, land and expand, and target market and primary use case, e-commerce, customer service, workspace, website research, generative AI and data security, current financial posture 2025, 2026. This is not an advice, but you should not, or not, you should definitely not invest on my advice. And this is just to show you like how you can evaluate more companies and use it for your daily workflow. And keep in mind, like all of this what you are showing right now is all of this usage. It falls under enterprise privacy policies. So what happens is if you click on this shield over here, it will take you to Anthropic privacy policy, and this basically applies to all the providers. Anthropic privacy policy says that there are two kinds of policies, the commercial and the consumers one. So the consumer privacy policy is something that applies on you. And if you use Cloud Free Pro and Max plans, this is where you pay like $35 or $40 or $25, for their pro subscriptions, and then you get to use their AI. The catch is that over there, they will be, they're literally dissecting, cutting down on, maybe or maybe not, depending on your training settings, right? They might be or might not be training on it, but they can definitely kind of, I feel use a conversation not for training, but for some other purposes. But for commercial customers, that thing is completely different. That the chats and everything are exclusively not used for training, and the privacy policies are much tighter on the enterprise side. That's why when we generate the API keys, it automatically fall under the commercial customers, right? And then you pay as you go over here. So you have a financial arbitrage. Oh, and then so Tensor Pilot allows for not only financial arbitrage plus business continuity as well. So let's say you have a team of like 5 to 10 people, or if you're even a single person, you can just install the app and get your API key, and then you can get from there. We have tons of more features. I just don't have enough time to go over them right now, but we do post a lot of other things and the detailed features in other videos like interpolation. We post about this memory, about the agent mode, how you can add media over here directly into the chat. We have the live mode as well. You can attach your folders, and we have the memory built in as well. So system learns about you as you chat more with it. And we also have other features. I will let you kind of explore them, right? Plus all these different models, right? We have about more, let's say, I will say about 500 models. All the models that are available in the world should be on here. OpenRouter allows you to access all the Chinese models, so like Quen and everything, right? So if you can use, if you're not a fan of, let's say, OpenAI or Claude or Gemini, you can use those models directly with OpenRouter as well. Okay, folks, I think that's all. The sky is the limit here. I use this platform for everything, for finding the leads, to finding to getting some advices for medical reasons and everything. Uh, AI, I think, is a great tool, and I can't wait to see what you guys can do and build with it. So good luck with it. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you find some value in this application. Thank you. Bye bye. See you in the next video.